Were you arrested because of Gerard or it was another issue?
It was another issue.
What about everything else that you post on Coco's page? Do you ever post something just to antagonize people?
99% of the information that I post on my page is so accurate. But the issue of vomiting, the issue of stupid shit, no, it didn't even happen.
Do you say that the guy went too far, or was he just also trying to protect his family? You know what I mean?
Ooh, that really, the problem you're doing is this. You are putting wings on that guy. That guy never did any shit.
I'm not putting wings on anyone. No, I'm not putting wings on anyone. So for me, I'm trying to understand. So like, I see where you're coming from.
So okay, he says go and get the passport. He says Gerard passport. He had to change his name.
Also, they were they just wearing plain clothes?
Yeah, they were plain clothes police officers. No police officer came in a uniform to arrest me.
How many were they?
2.
So, anyway, but you are calling him a scammer on his, on your page. You're saying
and that guy has scammed a lot of people, and I will tell you where he started. You always talk, boy. You always face and goes. You're not the person that would say Kondwani Bisama no.
Mwamba bromancing yapana imwamba
okay, fuck you. Let's just get out. Let's get out. Nangula uye. You're my friend.
No, I love you. Nobody has them.
I will stop discussing this nonsense for you.
So, we're over here. Zed now. We got Zach and the man himself. You know what? I want to give you a better introduction. Listen, wait. I want to give you a better introduction. Society or Simon Mwewa actually calls you a menace to society. I don't even know if you agree with that. A menace to society is like a forsaken.
Yeah, that is his opinion, man. That is his opinion. I accept it.
I can do one. I can do one better. I can do one better.
No, if I have to tell you one thing, now we show Umkamba.
What?
If I had to tell you one thing, what is it now? Or if I had to tell my elder brothers, like, hey, you guys, you're my brothers, like brothers and brothers. But wait, when I umadamangira maningwanga into somazono yanka.
Yeah.
You don't call that person a menace or a maniac or whatever it is that is. Nangula church, Nangula Jesus. For people that have been to church, Jesus didn't come for people that were righteous. Jesus came for people that were sinners.
You know what? Somebody
so if Simon Mwewa can come up with his 10 bokosikeji yamatako and then start saying, no. Wait.
That's too early. Wait.
Do you realize we are only 2 minutes into the podcast?
This is what I'm trying to say, bro.
2 minutes.
That's too early. And Zach, mother, to make matters worse, there is no way you can say church, Jesus, and then when some start to propose. That's too early. One sentence. No. But this is okay. Listen, this is like a return of John Wick. Okay, I know there's been a John Wick before, but this is the return of the realest John Wick, or maybe the Matrix. So from Matrix, but. The circumstances surrounding you, Coco, it's been very, very bad. Okay, that photo didn't look so good. Okay, which appears like you were crying, and we need to revisit those moments leading up to your arrest or what you called your arrest or what you called
my brother Zach, my brother said
your
now
arrest or what you called your kidnapping. I don't know which one it was, but then we need to know.
Abducted. I was abducted.
Okay.
By the police or by people?
They never came to the house with a arrest warrant or something. They just came and cuffed me, and then they took me to a police station, and I was kept for 2 days without a phone call, without anything.
So let's slow it down.
The first phone call that I called was Mao Sampa, and Mao Sampa is one that...
wait. That's like the juicy part. So now I really want to know. Let's slow it down just a little bit. So the night before you got arrested, actually, you and I had a phone conversation.
Very good. We've always had
a very good phone conversation.
In fact, I usually there are some friends that I call, people like Zed now, Zach. Sometimes hey, Zed now, Achani, hey, Zach Achani, boy, Berako $20, Berako $50, boy, I'm missing an app. You know, we just take all the things as joke. No. To be honest, you've never approached me to say I should insult someone on your behalf, and we've never had that discussion. The way that you treat me like, you people, come on. Zach said now, I've known you before even this social media hype.
Oh, hold up.
We've known each other like.
Kondi. He's asked you questions. We're not going to dive into that. Okay?
So why don't we just leave?
Recollect.
We're talking about Bamba, yo. So...
Spumandine kuchita accept kuchita hivi. Sio kasipata kana ingwa babishi titapa nombo.
Okay, no, to be fair, Zach has a point. For a second, to be fair, Zach got a point.
So, 6 minutes. We haven't started any single discussion. Coco.
You triggered the whole moment about my arrest. I had to explain myself. So if I tried to explain myself, now what was the problem that I tried to explain myself? Did I do anything wrong?
So let's talk about that. So you posted about Mercy G and the husband to say they are scamming people, according to the information which you got. Now I'm gonna ask you. So was that information, according to you, accurate? Or do you think somebody faked things?
It's not even someone that paid me. That information was 100% accurate. Because I just don't wake up then out of the blues and I'll say like, oh, Messi, Alextefi. Oh, no, I don't think I'll do that. To be honest, sure.
What about everything else that you post on Coco's page? Do you ever post something just to antagonize people?
Or you do have a base of where they're coming from, like?
No. Zach, boss Zach. 99% of the information that I post on my page is so accurate.
So
like it's 100%. It's like 100% accurate. So it's quite if in the land up.
But then that got him upset. You know what I mean? So that got him upset, and he started looking for you. So now, according to his claims, he said he tracked you ever since you entered in Kenya to renew your documents. He was tracking you.
I never even knew that I was in Kenya. That one I can guarantee you. He never tracked me, and no one knew that I was in Kenya.
So what do you think?
I think I spoke to you, Kondwani, when you're going to Africa, but you never told me you're going to Africa. I was talking to you at the airport. You at the airport. I was also at the airport.
Yes, and I think if it wasn't you, it must have been there now that sent me money when I was in Ethiopia. I was at the airport, yeah.
Alipa airport and it was looking like an international flight. Ndemu mshaurea kuisa.
No, I
was in transit,
I sent you something
it
when
must
I
be
was
that
in
now.
Ethiopia. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
I
in
didn't know
transit.
anything, man.
I knew where Kondwani was. Like all the time.
I was in Addis Ababa.
Yeah. So all the time all the time I knew where Coco was because we were talking. He gave me.
I was talking to them now. They now knew where I was. But regardless of whatever it is, none of my circles.
He wasn't
like for that. Nah, he never.
I have a theory of what happened. So from my assessment, okay, if he wasn't tracking you, because Coco started going live on his Facebook page a lot, and he was surrounded by a lot of people. And a lot of people knew whenever he was going live, like they see his page, right? They see that this guy has numbers, so they're gonna follow his page. And I'm pretty sure maybe that's how. Do you think like those people around you betrayed you, or what happened?
I think it's how people knew he was in Africa. It's the time that he was at the barber shop.
No. The person that betrayed me was not from the barber shop or any other places. The person that betrayed me was someone that I used to give money, and he used to be my house agent. Because he's the one that shifted me from the first apartment to the next one. And then when I even go to the second apartment, I lived there for almost a month. Then the day that I was moved to the 6th floor, that's when the cops came. So he actually set me up. And then previously, there's a story that didn't even come out on social media. I was arrested the first time. I was handcuffed. And that would have been the most embarrassing moment because the cops actually took me to the police station in handcuffs, walking. The next time that they came, I wasn't even expecting anyone to come. I was just home, Nindal. Then they rang the bell, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. And then I opened the door. I was thinking, I didn't welcome them, like, welcome. I thought they were guys that were coming to fix the geyser because the water wasn't coming out.
Also, were they just wearing plain clothes?
Yeah, they were plainclothes police officers. No police officer came in a uniform to arrest me.
How many were they?
Two. And there was a driver waiting with the car. There was a driver waiting with the car downstairs.
But what was the official police vehicle that they used?
It was like a private vehicle, not a police car.
And that was like around what time?
10 p.m. 10, 9, somewhere in between that.
Yeah. So they ring the bell. You open
and then they didn't take me to the nearest police station. They took me to a police station that was far from where I live, bro.
So after you came out, did they take you back, or you had to get a taxi?
No, I called one of my friends that came to pick me up. First of all, I called Honorable Mouse.
I think
I'll be very honest.
We just skipped a step. We skipped a step in the process here.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. So now they got you. You get them in the house, right? And then what's going on this time? Do they introduce themselves as they're the police, and do they explain what they're looking for?
Dude, nothing that they can introduce. They had no warrant. They had nothing to do, bro.
Oh, not even a warrant.
Nothing.
That's illegal, for sure.
So they literally came they got to the hotel, came to the 6th floor.
It was an Airbnb, bro. It was an Airbnb. It was a bed and breakfast, like an Airbnb. So
also, yeah. Do they have like guns or?
Dude, they had pistols, bro. But they were dressed in suits.
Like, what's going on? What's going on in your mind?
Dude, Dude, I was so confused, dude. Like, it's more like if someone comes to pick me up right now, what am I fucking gonna do, man?
Okay. And then, so, what do they say?
No, it's just like, okay, when they came in, one guy pointed a gun at me and put me in handcuffs. And then one guy took my, where is my MacBook? This is an actual MacBook that he took.
Well, you don't need to show us the MacBook, bro. We know it.
No, it's evidence. That's the exact thing that he did. Dude, they took. What the fuck? And then I was like, why are you doing all this bullshit to me? Like, yo, you're against everything. Yeah, are you resisting arrest? We're going to add another charge to you. So I was trying to cooperate. Then they loaded me in a car, bro. They abandoned me in a car. We drove like for 45, 50 minutes, bro. To the police station, next police station.
Is it because of the traffic in Kenya or because the check?
Dude, it wasn't even talking about the traffic. It was a fucking far-fetched place that they took me to. They just took me to that place because when I arrived there, bro, I was so fucking noisy. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Why you bring me here? Then they kept me there, man.
So then at this point, did they explain to you that it's because of Gerard?
Nothing, bro. Bro, everyone's got the rights. I had people in police cells that would hold their phones. They would come with their phones in police cells.
Hold on. At what point did you know Gerard was involved? At what point did you know Gerard was involved?
They came after they left me there, like on that same day, like the day of my arrest. They brought a photo of Gerard, and then they brought a photo of Macy. Said, you know this couple?
Mm-hmm.
Even the day that I was getting released, I'm sure you guys, you know what happened. I won't explain much of that one. And they brought me the same. Do you know these people? I said, like, how do I even know this thing? Me, I told them, like, this is not my Facebook page. I was hacked.
So that's where the story comes in, where the guy said that you were hacked.
Yeah, but the issue of vomiting, the issue of stupid shit, no, it didn't even happen.
So
there was nothing that was based on medical conditions. I only tried to avoid it because on Monday, they said on Monday we're going to take you to court and then you're gonna go and explain yourself.
So how much do you think the police were paid off for them to carry out?
I actually paid them.
No, but for them to arrest you.
I can speak in front of my eyes, in front of the Kenyan police. If they want, they can do whatever they want. I actually paid them. They got 100,000 Kenyan shillings.
We get that.
But then do you think they were paid to arrest you?
No, they were not.
Were you arrested because of Gerard or it was another issue?
It was another issue.
Then
and it wasn't even No. This is how it comes in. If you understand this thing, then you'll be wise enough. The police to come and arrest me, it had nothing to do with Gerard or Messi G or whatever you call. Those people were just tagged along. The police arrested me based on they wanted to extort me out of my money. But they found my laptop was open. It was open and it was logged in to my Facebook. And then the previous latest post that I posted was about Messi G. So they took photos of those. And then one of the police officers that arrested me, instead of doing whatever he had to do, if he had to discharge his duties, he had to contact Messi G because they wanted to extort money from Messi G, number one, and then they extort money from me, number two.
Mm.
They didn't know that this shit would go viral.
So
Yeah.
very.
So when they were trying to extort me using Messi, they ended up posting a video, whatever it was, and then Ujawamna Messi, he wanted to get points to say I've managed to arrest the most wanted guy in Zambia, who happens to be Kondwani Banda.
Do you think he was hoping that the government would step in and then
He was actually doing that. He was actually hoping for that. He was actually hoping for that.
So
and 99% chances was, if I was stupid enough, if they had managed, he would have gained points. He would have been like the most appreciated guy. Tamkwani is Zambian guys. I'm late at 10, you know what I mean? Yeah, but he was just, that guy is just a piece of shit, bro. Amasavavira chemukujira muri mukazi wake amyanga nini akamyanga nini, then he lives in life. Amyanga chenini MSG daily for him to survive. What does he do? Mnyero wake. Is he going to threaten me? Like, he's going to do what? He doesn't have any element. He's got nothing. The least that he could do, the police officers, they were extorting him.
No, see, okay, and see, I know you're upset for sure, but then, you know, like, do you think if you make those comments, like, maybe then you're going too far? I feel like when you say stuff like that about Mercy, maybe you're going too far.
Go too far to where?
Like what you said about Mercy, like right now.
Me, I'll apologize for you. You know me. What you mean? In every airport in Duvambi, na kule Saki. Now we have one in Duvambi, Saki. What I mean is it now? Nima kambe dumbo chenchane kawala chenchane. Has it ever gotten to this point?
I mean, no. So, but then, do you think, in all fairness, right? Okay, so don't you think sometimes you go far to where, because to every action, every action there's a reaction, right?
Is it now? Mfuna mun blame me or mfuna mun tandi?
No. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just asking a question to say, do you think that sometimes you go too far? So this is what I'm saying. To every action. Listen, guy, Mona, to every action, there's a reaction, right? So if you tell someone to say, okay, you are exposing them about, okay, they are scamming, whatever. So for us, we don't know. Mona, for us, we don't know, right? We're looking at it as, okay, Coco is exposing, and then those people, they're feeling like, oh, their lives are being destroyed. So if they react, like how they react, do you think that people should react a certain way?
Let people react how they feel like they want to react.
So that's what I'm saying. So would you say that the guy went too far, or was he just also trying to protect his family? You know what I mean?
The problem you're doing is this. You are putting wings on that guy. That guy never did any shit.
I'm not putting wings on anyone. No, I'm not putting wings on anyone. So for me, I'm trying to understand. So like, I see where you're coming from.
So okay, Ngatuwa quote him, he sells passports to Zambians, to foreigners, to who? Then he quote a guy defend me. Me, I go and ask the magistrate. In what capacity? This is an immigration officer to get people's passports. The passport process is always straight and straightforward.
What do you mean?
He says, go and get the passport. He says, Gerard passport. He had to change his name. And we still have records over that nonsense. You think he gives people passports?
But that doesn't mean that he gives
No, Homeland will passport you. That's why Zambian embassy, US embassy will pay my passport as Zambians. And to acquire passports. So Gerard, I got my passport. Is he an immigration officer? There's a government approving because for you to become a chief passport officer, you have to be approved by parliament. So
but he says get
now. You want to become a witness? I should also ask you to subpoena.
Alanda to Jidda, but Chani GW Gerard passport to success.
You know what passport?
Does that mean he's selling passports?
Passport success. Boy, if you're not quite boy, me I just don't wake up no kuisa tamba fyo mundu. So nka muipusha Zaki nimuomba na yeye. Hawa passport mshia how much? Katuishi mkatueba.
So for me, this
is something that I didn't want to bring up actually. Me, Lukunka. Remember what I did?
Yeah, you got him. You sent me the video.
You got the video, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you did. So I don't know if I need to talk about that or not. I'm gonna leave it alone unless you bring it up. So Zach, here's a question which I was asking Coco, and let me finish before interrupting Coco. So I was asking Coco.
I don't know, you guys, you joined arms, you joined forces to sell people Amazonian passport to my foreigner. You answered to that.
This is a question that I was asking Coco. This is a question that I was asking Coco. Well, this is a question that I was asking Coco. I said to Coco. This is what I said to Coco. I said, so for you, when you go ADA on people, right? You go ADA. So people will also have to respond to you. So do you determine how people respond? Because Coco said he went too far. But then, you know, like you were attacking him on social media. So do you, how are people supposed to respond?
Boy. Inenganing kwata beef na no guys who left to katushingani which dumbo chizaki nganing kwata beef na chizaki nganing kwata na beef na chichi kwetembo fish wait no whichever way you are Zambians and I respect you as my fellow Zambian brothers mashwaka 13 kwate ichifukushi no Rwanda. That guy is Cameroonian. So Iwezaki, in your right sense, you're going to defend a Cameroonian giving passports to Zambians.
Picking on me.
That don't make sense.
I'm picking on everyone. Pandu, you're supporting that Egypt.
It's not about supporting him. It's not about supporting him. So in an encryption question, it's simple. So Iwe, but you are calling him a scammer. On his, on your page, you're saying
that guy scammed a lot of people, and I will tell you where he started. That guy started with he was promising people job overseas at a rate of range to America. People were paying him 1,500 for just doing a visa and stuff. And then he also scammed one of my relatives in Daramisha Genset. Arishba Mugamuibushe. He got about 65,000 kwacha away. And then he's a Cameroonian. So whenever we speak to him, he will threaten us. He never even got me arrested. That bag boy. Let him continue doing that nonsense. Stanina.
Kondwani. So I think one thing that you haven't said to either me or anyone else is the main reason you were arrested. You keep skipping that part.
The main reason why I was arrested is not about him. No, that was just like my own personal issues. By the way, I told you my arrest in Kenya, that was the second one. Now, I even told you, even Zach knows I even told you about my first arrest now.
I don't remember, man.
No, not Zach. Zach now knows, yeah. Zach, I told you.
You called me. We talked the first time you were arrested. I know that.
Yeah. No, why? Kwenye kwa sio wafikala. Ngaba kumana gatoro wafumakwisa. They will want to capitalize on you. So the whole initiative of me getting arrested the first time, it was they wanted to extort me, of which they managed. And then the person that sent me to get arrested, even the person that came to bail me out the second time, we even knew the person. But, we gave you the benefit of doubt. Then the second time, when I got arrested, this one I will say it again, na number 2, na number 3, na number 5, na number 6. Mwamuna wa Messi G or Kapani Messi G. No one even knew where I was for me to get arrested. But now after one child arrested, and then they conducted Messi G. They wanted to extort Messi G number, so to Adiemo. And then Messi G's husband now took things Pamwera, Yaya Viral. And then people now took it as if I was the one that, or maybe they were the ones that had me arrested. Of which that narrative was 100% false.
Okay, I get it that you're not comfortable. I get it that you're not comfortable really saying what really transpired. But here is another thing, according to social media. They said you were bleeding, you were all of that. How did that come up? Is it a story that's, because according to yourself, you said you actually paid the police officers to come out. Is it a story they put up so that they let him know that you not
the issue of bleeding? The issue of bleeding. In Europa, fuck.
Talk up a much stage.
Shit.
What do you could?
We can see what's in the background. The light is too bright.
Yeah, in your
we can see. We can see the background.
Yeah, okay. Talk up and diet, Kyrie.
Okay, I'm okay now. Yeah. Because benefit of my post of God.
No, we can't see that. The light is very bright. We can't see it.
So
no, we can't see what's on there.
So is the bleeding story a story that the police gave Gerald after they got money now? Watengakuri wachoka manje nikumuza chate zambo bleeding and that dwala was vomiting or what? Because I don't remember a time, even when all of this was happening, you were reaching out to us. I don't remember a time you got sick.
No. Bozak. I actually appreciate you, bro, that you've asked me this question. This is a very genuine question. And I appreciate you that you've come out this way, boy. Boy, you're my friend. And I think, or I feel, if I had to be in a situation where I'm bleeding or anything, definitely I would reach out to you with no hesitations. You're one of my people, you're one of my friends that I will always contact. Hey, boy, shine, we always talk, boy. You face and goes. You're not the person that would say Kondwani Bisaman or
Mwamba bromancing yapana imwamba
okay, fuck you. Let's just get out. Let's get out. Poroyako. Nangula uwe chikala. You're my friend.
Romancing, no, I love you. Nobody has that. Nobody has them for any of that. Tell me I'm laughing.
Boy, I will stop discussing this nonsense, boy. She start this bullshit, boy.
I'm just saying, like, tell me I'm laughing. I'm not
bro. Bro, this is if you have Shamanan, you poor son, Mutwai.
Saki, I love you. You're my brother.
Who said I love you? Who said I love you?
I love you, Zach.
Get out, idiot. Story. Who said any nonsense about that shit? Boy, no post a Gary Amuntu. Just say Mbuzi.
We are gonna have a hard time.
I know where now. No. I know. Who said about any shit?
Okay,
So, in fact, na story, you can see the PMC boy. That's it.
The biggest question was if you could bleed that you not if you have a bad shot,
for sake, boy. Just do your shit now. We're done, right? Okay, that's what we know. Thank you so much. I'm supposed to be on Diamond TV. People want to buy my story. I'm giving this story to Z now. Because he's my brother and then he's fucking me out. Huge call. And yeah. You see it in the story.
So I was asking you, do you have time for if you're Manavinga? Exactly my point. We need to be alpha males.
Not to pay for my conversation. I think we've spoken so much. I think conversation
Englishman. Well, put up Englishman first to me.
I tried Zach. I think Englishman.
Why I have to go crazy away with my background above myself.
I got one question for Gogo. One last question. Mona boy, so everybody who was celebrating at no, Coco, Abba, you had a lot of people excited for the downfall. A lot
of them, yeah.
So what's going to happen now? Are you going to reduce on the rhetoric, or are you going to double down? Like, or are we going to see a different version of Coco? Like, I know you came with Mabangas Yakaipa, but it's like, are we reducing? What are we doing? You think that's a good idea?
It's a good idea, yes.
Why?
Because I want to insult.
I don't know about Kudunan.
Why do you feel good doing a ranch Katam Kenya and the Munshim Kutuban doing the free? Palavipa, whoever Nabantu, buy znow.com, Katushin Z, what got their website? Buy na now, buy na page Yakwazaki. Buy in Tambero, Panaraba, Tukatibano, Kofmofmo.
Yeah, okay. Kondwani.
Oh, no, I swear. Sorry, I will turn down on that one. But I will insult in as much as I want to. And no one is going to arrest me and no one is going to do shit. And this time, Ganatuka, that now sometimes we're under Kondwani, but Chef Yeko said, I reduce. Zach, you told me,
you even block me at times for telling you not to do some stuff.
Yeah. Now you can imagine how aggressive I'm going to come out.
And then people have this perception to say we are close to you because we have something to hide.
Oh, you've never hidden anything.
Yeah. My buzz. But boy, if Paradia Kunka wake to the Sanika Zamba on load shading gone. Money for the make.
My
now was the one that was pushing the masses to insult me. So is it now you have not been forgiven and you will not be let down, or you not
chazunguluka. Chakuzungulukira zena.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. So now we're going from being normal to having now 2 accusations. How can you go through 3 different emotions in one sitting?
He's hanging, bro.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, he's stuck. Anyway.
He's hanging.
I don't know what we're going to do, Zach. You better get your friend together.
But I told you this interview was a bad idea.
Yeah, you better get your friend together, Zach. I gotta go.
We've done like 38 minutes and we haven't really had a constructive conversation. But nonetheless, it's good we managed to get him here and, ask him a few questions. Who do you think we should bring next?
You know what? Let's see what happens when people watch this interview, because people might just be scared to even want to show up.
So do you think it would be a good idea for us to bring, I don't know if I should call them a victim among the people that he's put on the thingy?
Yeah, if they want to show up and, come and speak on how they feel, sure, why not? You know what I mean?
I think that would be good, man.
Yeah, I think that might be good. For sure. All right, bro. I gotta head out, man. Much love today, bro. We'll see you on the other side.
Ciao. God bless you.
All right, bro.
All right.